Hey guys, in this video I'm going to show you how to improve your passive shoulder internal rotation. Shoulder internal rotation is this movement here. Internal rotation is the fundamental movement of the shoulder joint, because if you're missing internal rotation, it's likely that you have a tight shoulder capsule, and if that shoulder capsule is tight, it's going to limit your shoulder throughout any type of movement that you want to do with it. So if you improve your internal rotation, then you're going to get a better working shoulder in general. So what we're going to do is called a PAILs and RAILs for shoulder internal rotation. You're going to need a resistance band. You could also use a strap, but I would recommend a resistance band. And you're going to need something to rest your head on. A yoga block is useful, but you could also use just a pillow or roll up a towel or something like that. Alright, so what you're going to do is hook the band onto something. So I'll have it hooked underneath the table here. If you're in a gym, you can hook it onto a rig. If you're at home, you could put it around a table leg, or just have someone else hold onto it, or just put it under something that's going to keep it there. Then you're going to lie on your side, parallel to the band. Now I'm going to use this yoga block to rest my head on. You want your elbow 90 degrees out from your shoulder. Then you're going to grab the band with that hand so that it pulls you into internal rotation. Now you want enough tension on that band so that you feel a good stretch, but not so much that you have to come out of the position because it's too painful. So I'm going to give myself a little bit more tension here. One thing to look out for is you want to keep your shoulder blade neutral. So you might notice that your shoulder blade wants to come forward, but then we're not actually working the shoulder anymore. That would be then working the shoulder blade, and we want to focus on the glenohumeral joint. Now once you're in this position, you're going to just stretch passively for 2 minutes. Another thing to look out for is you don't want to feel any pinching on this side of your shoulder. If you do feel that pinching, what might help is if you lean over more to the side and come into more shoulder abduction. You can also just go into abduction anyway if you want to work on your shoulder internal rotation in that position. Okay, so you're just going to find a nice stretch in that shoulder capsule for 2 minutes. Then we're going to do the PAILs and RAILs. So PAILs, I want you to take your hand on top of your other hand or wrist, and you're going to push into that hand. You're going to start at 20% effort, and over the course of 15 to 20 seconds, you're going to come up to 80% effort. Once you're finished with the PAILs, I want you to go straight into the RAILs effort, where you're going to try and reach your hand even further towards the floor. It's really important on both the PAILs and the RAILs to focus on rotation in the shoulder. Try not to let your elbow lift at all, and try not to let your elbow move up or down either. It's all a rotational movement. Once you've done one set of PAILs and RAILs, you're going to go back to a passive stretch for 30 seconds, and you're going to perform one more set of PAILs and RAILs. On that second PAILs and RAILs, you can increase the intensity even more, up to maybe a maximum safest effort as long as there's no pain. Then after that second set of PAILs and RAILs, you're just going to go back to a passive stretch for another 30 seconds or so. Now, this is going to help to improve the flexibility in your shoulder internal rotation. And then in upcoming videos, I'm going to show you how to create strength and control in that range of motion to make it more usable for whatever you want to do with your shoulder. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, then please give it a like and consider subscribing to my channel for more mobility and exercise videos.